Hey there, Summoners! The 2025 MSI is in full swing and only 4 teams remain in the fight for the trophy. With unpredictable upsets and incredible plays, this tournament is heating up. Today, we're diving into the current power of the 4 major contenders, Anyone's Legend, AL, T1, Gen.G, and Bilibili Gaming, BLG. We look at the strengths they showed in their domestic leagues and what they'll need to fix based on their performances so far in MSI. First up, the undisputed kings of the LCK, Gen.G. Aside from support duo, you could easily call this an all-star team. Gen.G dominated LCK Split 2, finishing undefeated. But their true grit shone through in the MSI qualifiers. They faced HLE, going down 0-2, only to pull off an incredible 3-2 reverse sweep to secure their MSI spot. What's really catching our eye in the early MSI matches is mid laner Chovy. He's always been known for his exceptional farming and carry potential, but in playoffs this season, he's been trying a more supportive style, focusing on caring for the team. This is a notable departure from Gen.G's usual play-safe and scale approach, indicating they're experimenting with diverse strategies. Watching how these new tactics unfold and how well they synergize in the later stages of the tournament will definitely be a key storyline. Next, it's the perennial fan favorite, T1. There was a lot of noise surrounding Zeus's departure before the season, and their new top laner Doran took some time to settle in. They even had substitute player Smash step in for Gumayusi in several games, showing inconsistent performance and a shaky start to the season. Critically, they were on a 7-game losing streak against HLE, and most experts predicted HLE's dominance in that series. But T1 pulled off a dominant 3-0 victory against HLE in the final qualifier match, securing their ticket to MSI. T1's viewing points are pretty clear. Jungler Wunner, ADC Gumayusi, and support Kyria have consistently performed well, acting as the team's reliable pillars. However, Doran has shown extreme highs and lows within a single game, delivering both clutch plays and crucial throws. And mid-laner Faker's form seems to have dipped slightly compared to his usual standards. How Doran's consistency and Faker's performance pan out in the remaining matches will be crucial for T1's run. Now, let's turn our attention to the formidable teams from China's LPL. First, the LPL's big surprise, Anyone's Legend, AL. Jungler Tarzan famously achieved an incredible milestone. He finally secured a Split 2 championship, meaning all former Griffin players now have a title under their belts. With AL, he now has a chance to aim for an international title as well. For reference, T1's Doran, Gen.G's Chovy, HLE's Viper, and NS's Lehens are also former Griffin members. Key players for AL are mid laner Shanks, often called a well-rounded mid, and support Kale, who's great at igniting fiery teamfights. Shanks boasts a wide champion pool, crucial for the fearless draft system, and AL, as a team, generally showcase a high individual skill ceiling in the LPL. Leveraging this, they frequently employed a strategy of gaining advantages in objective teamfights to seize victory. While Tarzan has undoubtedly been AL's brightest star in the early MSI games, Shanks needs to step up and perform under pressure in the upcoming matches for AL to truly push for the championship. We'll be watching closely to see how far this LPL #1 seed can go. Next up is another strong LPL contender, Bilibili Gaming, BLG. BLG had a rough start to their season, but their form rapidly improved after jungler Beichuan joined the team. BLG loves to invest resources into Bin and use that advantage to carry games. This season, they frequently secured advantages in topside jungle fights and leveraged this to snowball games, a common winning pattern for them. However, in their earlier MSI games, BLG has shown issues with team synergy and coordination. Improving team communication seems to be their most urgent task. While BLG's individual mechanics are not bad, but how well they can maximize their team synergy will be key to their success in the rest of their MSI journey. So there you have it, our breakdown of AL, T1, Gen.G, and BLG, the 4 teams vying for the 2025 MSI trophy. The LCK versus LPL rivalry, the narratives of evolving strategies, and the performances of key players will all make this MSI an incredibly exciting watch. Even though the Western teams have been eliminated, FlyQuest has consistently shown competitiveness since last year's Worlds. In this MSI, they unfortunately lost their match against BLG, but they showed such strong performance that if they got a victory wouldn't have been surprising. BC Flying Oyster CFO also demonstrated strong competitiveness with their mid laner Hongqiu and ADC Doggo looking particularly sharp. So, fans of these teams can certainly look forward to the upcoming Esports World Cup EWC. Furthermore, G2 Esports also mentioned in interviews that they felt underprepared for MSI and believe they can be highly competitive with sufficient preparation. This gives us another reason to keep an eye on them for the EWC. Which team do you think will overcome all challenges and lift the 2025 MSI trophy? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. If you have any questions about the LPL or LCK, feel free to ask in the comments too. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more variety analyses.